guys, welcome back to another build video in The Sims 4. Today's build video is actually based off of the pack that I got very recently, the Cats and Dogs expansion pack, and I know that I'm a little bit late considering it was released quite a while ago, but I got it fairly recently. Literally the minute I got the expansion pack, I was so excited and I was playing around with the different pets you can get. I actually made a creator sim where I was busy playing around with making different types of dogs. I actually, for some reason, decided it would be a good idea to try and make my friends into dogs, like give dogs their personalities and something like that. It was a fun video. Check that out. I'll have it linked in the description below. But I also decided I wanted to get a build video out considering I love making these build videos. And basically I made this house that was very heavily inspired by the pack. A lot of the items that came with the pack was very traditional, I think, not necessarily in a modern type of way. So I made this kind of house over here and you're gonna see what I do with it. A little bit later we'll add a pool in the back garden and a lot of trees and a bit of a pathway. I like the way it turned out overall considering its style, and again it took me, I don't know how long I took actually making this house. I feel like it would have been a lot shorter, but because I was literally looking at every single new item because I was just so excited, it took me quite a while. This is what I came up with. I really liked the way it did turn out. It is just a 1-bedroom house. There will be like a little art studio above and there will be a joint kitchen dining room. I did just make a household with a bunch of dogs in it. I think I have more dog items in this build than a lot of the cat items. I don't know, personally I'm just a dog person, so the first house I did had a lot more dog pet stuff. I don't think I added in a cat tree or a litter box. I might have added in a litter box, I'm not too sure. But a lot of the items were kind of based on dogs rather than cats, and that's just my preference. I had a lot of fun kind of playing on the outside of the house, the exterior, because I found these kind of, I don't know what you call them. I kind of made it so you could put things on top by the windows over there, and I also put these new things outside of the windows to try and find new type of window coverings to kind of give that sense of privacy and not necessarily need to use curtains. That was just something else I tried out and I was having way too much fun with it. I think majority of my time spent on the exterior of the house was me just playing around with the windows, and then probably the second most would be like me adding in the pool and stuff. And it was my first time going through this pack, so I was trying to add everything I possibly could. It's very possible I missed out on a few things, very possible I didn't add everything, but I do think that it's a fairly nice build considering that I was just going with the flow, seeing what was new, and I didn't really have a plan going into this build. I just started building and this is what I ended up with. I think I went through a stage, I'm still kind of in that stage, but I decided to do the exterior before doing the interior, and normally it would be the other way around. I believe I used to first do like the outside of the house and then I would go inside, furnish, and then I would do like the landscaping and everything on the exterior, but I kind of did it the other way for some reason. And I noticed with a lot of the recent builds I've done it in the same way. Maybe not the builds that I've released because I have a lot on the back burner, and there is a reason for that, but I'll get into the reason in a minute. We are just basically working on the kitchen over here. I'm just trying to get everything in place because I'm not exactly sure what I want to be doing. I have this little open way that can go from the living room into the kitchen slash dining area, and over there is the washing up slash dining area. In that corner there will be a kitchen, and I think we'll just put a few decorations around, a few dog items around just to kind of fill up the empty space. Through the double door, I'm not sure if we changed that double door, but we probably keep it. Over there will be the single bedroom and a ensuite bathroom, but there's also a bathroom in this kind of kitchen area just as a general bathroom space. I know uploads have been kind of weird on my channel recently, and it's going to get a whole lot weirder. After this upload, there's going to be another build that's going to come straight after this. I don't know if it will be released today or tomorrow just because all over the world times change and I have no idea where you are in the world where you're busy watching this, but I'm going to release it today South African time. there'll be 2 videos. There'll be this one and one coming up next, and then tomorrow there'll be another build. And basically, I have some sort of weird OCD when it comes to build videos. I don't know if it's just me, but I need the numbers to kind of correlate to different things that are not necessarily going on in my life, but just sentimental types of things, which sounds very ridiculous. I know, I feel ridiculous saying it, but tomorrow is my friend's birthday, and I decided because I'm broke, I'm going to make him a build. I don't know what it's going to be yet, which is kind of worrying considering I have less than 24 hours to post that video. But at the same time, I also needed another video to be posted before his video, and I've had this video lined up for a really long time, and I just kind of decided this needs to come out. Like, I'm pretty sure I've had this on the back burner for at least 3 weeks. I'm not too sure when exactly I got the pack, but I got the pack a really long time ago, and I decided I need to release this video because it's a good video and it needs to be out in the world. That, and also it's like a free build video that I made, so I might as well release it. Also, I couldn't release his video straight after this one because that would be my 19th build video, which I had saved for another build, which again I hadn't created at the time yet, but it basically has to do with my favorite band. I'll talk about it in the next video, which will be my 19th video, and after that I decided I can release his video. So there's a lot of videos that need to be released in a certain order, and for some reason I have no idea why I need to have it that way. I'm just a really odd person when it comes to that, but that's basically why this upload schedule is going to be kind of weird. You're basically going to get 3 videos straight after each other, which if you love my build videos, then it's kind of a good thing. If not, then, you know, give it a few days and watch it, but either way, watch my videos because I put a lot of effort into them and I like them. So you just saw that we had made the master bedroom. Also, did we move into the bathroom? I have no idea. You have just seen that we made the master bedroom. Again, I tried to use as many items from the Cats and Dogs expansion pack as I possibly could. I added in a new bed that I actually use fairly often. Like, I've made quite a few builds since this build. I've been using that bed a lot, especially the plain white bedspread, just because I really love the way the pillow placements are, which sounds kind of odd, but it just goes with a lot of the styles I need. I also added in that dogs playing poker, which I love that painting. I feel like it's so cool, and since this build, I don't think I've found a proper time to use it. So it's very cool. I want to use it more, but it's kind of difficult for me to use it more. Now we are moving on to the living area where we do have this aquarium which came with the pack, which I was very excited for personally. I don't think it's an actual working aquarium. I'm not too sure. I probably should have looked into that. But I don't have Dine Out, or I think there's another one that has an aquarium in it. But basically, I don't have any aquariums in my game, so this was pretty rad that I could add this aquarium. I also tried adding in the new fireplace and also just the new kind of chairs and everything like that. This build doesn't look very modern. There is also this new desk that came with The Sims 4 Cats and Dogs, which I am absolutely in love with. I think I use that all the time in my other build videos just because it's such a basic desk, but it can be used for so many different instances. And I feel like a lot of the more modern glass looking desks we can use in certain builds, but it's not practical for a lot of builds, if that makes sense. It's not as widely seen, or at least not where I'm from. Like, I haven't seen a lot of people have this fancy modern glass desk. I've seen a lot of people have kind of this old wooden desk with drawers, and if you've seen me use a lot of like those move object cheats, I create my own desks that are very similar. So that desk worked for me. I use that desk and I use it a lot. We are moving back to the exterior where I'm just working on the pool area, and we are also going to be working on the studio upstairs, just adding in some paintings. There's an easel and a chess table just for some logic skill. Over here we are going into the screenshots from different angles from the different house, just so you can kind of see how it turned out. I do like this build based off of everything that I got from The Sims 4 Cats and Dogs. Sadly, for some reason, I really wanted this pack, but I haven't actually played with pets, which is kind of shameful. But eventually, I'll play with the pets and I'll see how that turns out. I do love the things that came with this pack. I'm very impressed with the things that ended up going with it. And for me, who does kind of like the modern style a little bit more, it was really nice for me to kind of use this type of furniture just because I wasn't really used to it. I can see myself using a lot of this furniture in a lot of different other builds. So overall, I'm very happy. I'm happy with the way the build turned out, and I'm very happy with the furniture we got in The Sims 4 cats and dogs. So that is everything I ended up with this build. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, remember to hit that like button and comment down below for what other builds you'd like to see me do next. If you like the type of content I'm posting, remember to subscribe for more. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!